Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around we are doing dragons and more dragons and more dragons. I'm basically categorizing or guiding you through every single dragon there is in Trove. So if you watched this video or if you watched one of these videos before, the intro is going to be the same for each and every single video. I'm going to use the same one for each one so I can explain to the people that do click a random one and not just the first one that you know, this is the same, and kind of explaining how it goes. So if you've seen this intro, you can click ahead. In the description there is links to a bunch of stuff, but also to timestamps so you can get to whatever dragon you are looking for if you just want to skip ahead. But if you haven't watched this intro, I suggest you do so. There's not going to be a lot of talking or a lot of entering into this, but there is a little bit explaining why I didn't put all the dragons into the same video. It's because that over time Trove introduces new dragons, and those dragons, if I make one big video, I can't put all those, so I have to make a different one. So I decided that I wanted to do at least 3 dragons in a video, maybe more, up to like 7 or something, like some that made sense to put together. So some of the videos are a little bit longer than others, some are a little bit shorter, but they are categorizing all of them. So when they introduce new dragons, as they did not too recently, they introduced 3 new dragons. Those 3 new dragons, you know, is just gonna end up in the playlist that is on the channel. So it's just, you know, go through all of them as it is. It is says in the title which ones is what, and also in the description, of course, so you can kind of figure out which dragons you are looking for. So that's basically the intro, so there's not really much more to say. That was just explaining why I did it like I did it, and not in one big video, as that there's a lot of dragons out there. And yeah, so that was the intro. Now we can start going into the dragons. Enjoy. Alright, so now we got an event dragon. This is the Halloween dragon, but you can craft it any time of the year if you want to. But around Halloween it is a little bit easier because you do have some pumpkin dungeons in the Cursed Valley biome, where there's like random dungeons that has no enemies or anything like that, just like they have in the Peaceful Hills and stuff like that. But you can get yourself some easy free pumpkins that you don't have to do through gardening. So to craft yourself this dragon, all you have to do is craft yourself the egg, and you can craft the egg in the dragon crucible at any time you want to. So right here you got the Drak-O-Lantern dragon egg. You need 30,000 flux, some crystalline clouds, and some pumpkins. And I said the pumpkins you can get easily around Halloween if you want to wait until then, if it's close to Halloween, whenever you watch this video, or you can just do it through gardening. And I also have a gardening guide on the channel, so you guys can figure out how you are going to obtain yourself some pumpkins if it's not in season. Or you can also buy them off the marketplace if you want to do that. The crystalline cloud is of course from the Sky Realms, and that's from the Radiant Ruins or any of the Sky Worlds up here. You're gonna find it like little islands, you can farm it, and of course you get extra on Tuesdays for the crystalline cloud if you decide to do so yeah, that's the egg, and you need 4,000 of those and 4,000 of pumpkins. You can of course also obtain the crystalline clouds on the marketplace if you want to do so. So after you've crafted yourself the egg, you are going to go down to the hatchet dragons and go to the dragon itself. So you're gonna get yourself a dragon by 300 dragon coins, 25,000 flux, some more pumpkins, 6 pumpkins. Yeah, it's the same pumpkins. I don't know why it's just 6, but yeah, you did spend a lot of them there. But it seems weird to just have 6. But anyways, then you got your Fey Dust, and then you got your egg, as we talked about before. Fey Dust you get from, of course, from Fey biomes, from the Fey wilds. The one has the most is of course over here, but by killing enemies randomly, dungeons and stuff like that, you're gonna obtain this here, this material. But you can also get it off the marketplace if you want to do so. It's only 750, so it's not a lot. But when you've done all that, you have yourself a Halloween pumpkin dragon, and we can move on to the next dragon. So this time around we got the Christmas dragon, and this is an event dragon that can only be done around Christmas. So if you are just after Christmas, I'm sorry, it's going to take you a while before, because there's some crafting materials in there you can only obtain around Snowfest, and that's going to be in 2021 or 2022, whenever you guys are going to watch it. So let's just jump into how you're going to craft yourself the egg. And of course, you go back to your Dragon Crucible, you go into the dragon eggs, and you go down here. Here you got the Tannenbomber dragon egg, and the Snowfest seals, these are the ones that are on right now. It's next year, it's going to be 2021, but you need 3 of these, and you get these by doing daily quests that are going to be in there. So check out my guide when that comes out for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to tell you how you're going to get the Snowfest seals. So you need 3 of those, and you need also some Sub-Zero snowflakes. And these are from dungeons that are only around Christmas. I still have them right now because they haven't melted yet, as they say. So they are not gone yet. So these 2 things are event exclusive things. So you can't craft these until it's Christmas. But flux, you can get the 25 flux right now. The chestnuts are also more available when it is Christmas, just like the pumpkins we talked about in the previous dragon, but you can do them already right now, or you can buy them off the marketplace if you want to do so. You can buy these chestnut already on that if you want to do so, or you can do, like I said, through the crafting bench. Bottles can also be done through gardening, or you can find them in the wild, but or on the marketplace as well. They're pretty common on the crafting materials, so you can find them pretty easily on the marketplace. So these 2 can be obtained there, and of course the flux, but these are event exclusive. But if you have crafted yourself the dragon egg around Christmas, next thing you want to do is you want to go into the hatch ones, and you want to find the Tannenbomber right down here. Here you want to get yourself 300 dragon coins, 30,000 flux, some more of these chestnut that we talked about before, some radiant shards, and of course the egg that we also talked about previously. Radiant shards, of course, you get these from the Radiant Ruins. These are specific dungeons that don't have any NPCs in them, but you start it and then you run around on a timer and you collect as many as you can. Or you can, of course, that's right, I was in the right one. You can also obtain it on the marketplace if you want to do that instead. They're fairly cheap and easily obtained anyway. So yeah, but the egg is the problem with this one because these are event exclusive. But if it is around Christmas and you did get yourself this dragon, congratulations, but this was it for the Christmas dragon. We can move on to the next one. So we got ourselves another event exclusive. This time around it is the Sunfest dragon, and this comes only once a year, so there's no way out around it because there is an NPC that's only there for the duration of the 2 hours around Sunfest. We have to collect 2,000 coins. You can do that through the event, and then you take these 2,000 coins and you exchange it for one of these eggs. So I can't show you, I can only explain it to you because the event is not going on right now, but it's pretty simple when you get it, when the Sunfest is going on, and you can obtain these here coins, and you can then turn it in, like I said, to the egg. But I can show you how you're gonna craft it when you obtain the egg. So you gotta go on the hatch dragons. You're gonna go right over here. You need 300 dragon coins, 25,000 flux, and some primordial flames, and of course the egg, as I said. And you can see that this egg can be obtained during Sunfest. So we're not going to talk very much more about the egg, but we are going to talk about the primordial flames. So the primordial flames you get, of course, in as it says in the pink ore, in the blue ore, and in the yellow ore, but you just go out to the Dragonfire Peaks. That's where you're gonna find most of them, or you can obtain it through you can just obtain it through the marketplace if you want to do. It's only 500, so it's not very much, but you can go to the Dragonfire Peaks and find the most of them. But you can find them anywhere in any biome around, as it said, the other ore, right? But you can just buy them. It's not that very much expensive. But yeah, this is exclusive to Sunfest, so it's only available once a year, unfortunately. So very much event exclusive, but if it is, if you do have it, you can craft it as there. But that was it for this dragon. We can move on to the next one. Alright, so now we have this dragon. It's not really an event dragon per se, but it's kind of eventful in a way, because the only way to obtain these dragon fragments is to either buy them through the marketplace, where they're very expensive, but other in You can get them from Luxian sometimes, very rarely from Luxian. And Luxian is of course the dragon that comes every 14 days, starts Friday and all the weekend through that, and is right down here. And sometimes he sells these dragon fragments to you guys if you want them, or you can get it through the marketplace, and that's pretty expensive. People usually buy a few of them or as many as they can, and then they sell them on for a very high price on the marketplace. But if you do get the fragments, you can go into the Dragon Crucible and go down to the hatched dragons, and you're gonna get yourself some dragon coins, 300 of those, 40,000 flux, and some crystallite cloud. Of course, crystallite cloud comes from the sky realms, either from the radiant ruins or from the other ones over right here, or the sky realms here. It looks like very white clusters of ore, and you're gonna get extra, of course, on Tuesdays and for that. So other than that, you need blank scrolls, and of course blank scrolls is when you loot collect recipes. When you do a recipe dungeon, it has like a big recipe, and recipes in like when you do dungeons. You can also buy these off the marketplace if you want to do so, but you loot collect these and you're gonna get that. It's only 120, but that's still 120 120 dungeons, right? But you can buy them off the marketplace. And then you got yourself the dormant lore keeper egg. As you can see, they can be crafted in the crucible, which is of course right up here, and you're gonna take you 5 of these fragments as I talked about, and you can see here you can either get them from Luxian as it says here, or from the marketplace as I said before. So you need to craft yourself the egg, and then you have to go in and get yourself the egg crafted, and then you can craft the rest of the dragon. But the egg itself doesn't cost you any other than this, so that's why I kind of did it in the opposite way, because yeah, you just need 5 of those fragments to obtain the egg, and then you can get the dragon. So that's the Historian dragon. It's a little bit it's very rare that it is in Luxian, so if you really want to obtain this really quick, you should look into the marketplace, but they're very expensive as far as I know. But that was the more of the events dragon